Hey guys, welcome to another exciting episode of Traveling with Vaughn. Today we're going to go over a pre-travel checklist. 10 things that you need to do before you travel. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, and click the bell. So let's go ahead and get started because I know you guys like for me to go ahead and get started and get straight to the point. So these pre-travel checklist items is just to prepare you to make sure that you get everything you need done before your trip occurs. Regardless if you're going 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, or if you're just going to the beach for the weekend, just depending on what these items are, they may apply to you. So let's get started. Number one, and I have my notes, okay? So don't mind me, okay? So number one, buy travel insurance. Now travel insurance come in different ways, different packages. You could do medical, you could do actual travel insurance on your trip. You can do like loss of luggage or even trip cancellation. Make sure that you invest in some type of travel insurance. Me personally, I like medical insurance and I also like cancellation trip insurance. Those are vital to me because you never know what could possibly happen, okay? Even if you're on your trip, you could get sick or God forbid something may have happened to you. Or even, your trip has to be canceled because you might have gotten COVID or you've gotten sick. At least those precautions are in place to give you a peace of mind just in case if something happens. That's number one. Number two, if you're traveling international and you need to drive, get a international driver's license. It's called an IDL. I used to have one, but I need to redo mine as well. But this will also like another form of a lot of countries accept the international traveler's driver's license. But you will need that for certain companies, certain countries to drive. Like for example, Dubai is required for you to have an IDL. A place where you can get an IDL from, AAA sells them. It's a pretty quick, easy process. You fill out some paperwork. You have to provide them with a passport photo, and then from that point, you pay $15, and you can get it on site, or sometimes you can get it in the mail, just depending. I went through a different company. I'll put the information in the notes below. They actually gave me the actual IDL packet, plus an actual driver's license, an international driver's license card as well. So I thought it was pretty cool. Number three, if you need to, get the visa right away. A lot of countries you can get visas on arrival, but I honestly don't like that because number one, what could potentially happen is you could get there and you have to wait in a long line for a visa on arrival. I like to have my stuff ready, set, and go. And that is why it is always important to get your visas ahead of time. Now, I know a lot of people say, well, I just get on arrival. No, sometimes you have to be prepared and get it ahead of time because anything can happen and you can be turned around for not having a visa. So make sure you reach out to your nearest embassy to take care of that, okay? Number four, get your shots. Depending on what country you go to, because I'm an Africa specialist as a travel agent, there are certain countries that require yellow fever. There's certain countries that require malaria. They strongly recommend malaria shots or malaria pills. But yellow fever is definitely required in some countries. So make sure you do your research to make sure you get your shots in when you need them, okay? Tip number five, pre-check tip number five. Make sure that you get all your shots. Some countries require you to have the yellow fever shot. And others don't. But make sure you look into depending on what country you're going to, make sure you check out to see on the CDC guideline website what shots are required. Okay? This is an important one for your checklist. Number six, make sure you pre-book a room before you go, whether it's Airbnb or a hotel. Make sure you pre-book one night of your accommodations. It is important that you do that because anything could happen. And just to know that you have one place to sleep at nighttime and then you can figure it out from there. Make sure you pre-book one night of accommodation, okay? Number seven, print copies of all your accommodations. I know we rely on our smartphones to do everything for us, but sometimes the internet don't work when you need it to work. Sometimes your phone won't turn on when you need it to turn on, and it'll always be that moment when you need it the most that is not available or is not working for you. So make sure you print up all of your documentation so you'll have a hard copy just in case, so you can provide to your driver or you can provide to the immigration officers or even the Airbnb that you're staying or even the hotel that you're staying at. Make sure you have information in regards to that. Number eight, print copies of your tickets. Your flight itinerary, make sure you print all that information off so you'll have handy. Because again, anything can happen. Literally, I just went on Turkish Airlines, relied on my phone to have my confirmation code so that I can book and get all of my to check in for my international flight. Phone went down, y'all, so I ended up having the paperwork in hand, so I was able to punch it in and go from there. So that was definitely handy. Number 9, give a copy of your itinerary to a family or friend. That is very important. I do that every time I leave. My best friend Gerald knows exactly where I'm at, or Shantae knows where I'm at, or Brittany, or Dante, or Ashley. These people know exactly where I'm at, or even like Z, everyone knows exactly where I'm at. So make sure you give that to someone, so just in case something happens to you, God forbid, that they'll have some awareness of where you were or where you were going, even down to your tours. And even if, like me, as I plan my day from as the time frame, like 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, I provide that to them as well. Okay, so make sure you do that. And number 10, this is really important. This is something I want everyone to do. I'm also going to do a private video on this one as well. Join the Smart Travelers Enrollment Program called STEP, S-T-E-P, Smart Travelers Enrollment Program. And it's done through the U.S. State Department, and it's easy and it's free. But basically what happens is that in case your passport gets lost or stolen while you're traveling for emergency, this program will definitely step in and help you if you need anything. And also too, they'll provide you updated alerts and notifications on different places that you're going or visiting. Just basically tell you, okay, this is a safe place to go, this is not a safe place to go. But again, these are 10 items for a pre-checklist for travel. For beginners, and even for beginners or immediate or experts like myself, this information is definitely vital to you to get you up and going and help alleviate some of the anxiety and stress for preparing for a trip, okay? If you guys have any other pre-check items that you would prefer to add to this checklist, make sure you put it in the comments below so I'll know, so we can elaborate and talk about it more. And again, guys, make sure you like, share, subscribe, click the bell, and I will see you guys on my next video. Peace!